Facebook is a great way to catch up with family and friends, but it's important to understand the basic sharing settings in order to keep out of trouble. The problem with Facebook is that it likes to overshare, telling the whole world things that you might only want to share with a few friends. Thankfully, it's not that hard to control who can see what. When you write a new Facebook post, there's a drop-down menu which tells you who will be able to see that post. By default, it's probably set to friends, or it might say public. Set it to public and everyone can see it. Set it to friends and then the only people who can see it are people who you've accepted friend requests from or people who have accepted friend requests from you. It's possible to narrow this down by creating sublists of friends and granting them different rights to your Facebook content. By default, Facebook creates family, close friends and acquaintances, along with groups you've joined such as the town where you live or the school where you went. You can use these lists to control who sees what. If you're happy for someone to see everything you post, such as your family and best friends, add them to your close friends list. If you don't want someone to see everything, such as your work colleagues or school friends, add them to your acquaintances list. The easiest way to do this is to click on Friends over here on the left, and then click See All Friends. Sadly, we only have one Facebook friend so far. From the drop-down menu, we can choose whether he's a close friend, an acquaintance, or something else. If we add him to the restricted list, then he'll only see our Facebook posts if we label them as public. Let's add him to our close friends list. Now, we can go back to our home page and write a post. If we don't want to share this with everybody, we'll set the privacy settings to close friends, so only people on that list will see it. We can also decide who doesn't see the post by going to the custom settings. Here we might decide that we want to share it with all of our friends, except not people on our acquaintances list. You can't set the default here. It always uses whichever setting you use last, so take care if you tend to change privacy settings often. These lists over here also control what you'll see in your newsfeed. You'll see more posts from people on your close friends list and less posts from people on your acquaintances list. If it doesn't suit you to use the same list for both purposes, you can create custom lists to control who sees your posts. You might call them personal and work. It's possible to add someone to more than one list, so you can use the personal and work list to control who sees your posts, while using the close friends and acquaintances list to control which posts you see from others. Now you set up your list, you can edit your profile or dip into the privacy settings to determine exactly who can see what, giving you even greater control over what you share with your friends on Facebook.